Georgia, Georgia.
Theater UCF has opened its production of The Last Night of Ballyhoo, which is set in 1930s Georgia. We'll meet the director and actors on Artbeat.
Keeps Georgia on my mind.
The Last Night of Ballyhoo opened last night at the University of Central Florida. It's about a Southern Jewish family struggling with identity issues in upper-class Atlanta, just as the Gone with the Wind film was premiering in December 1939. Director Tad Ingram says it's an excellent choice for Theater UCF.
Primarily, it has to do with the fact that the story is so well written. It's a very simple read, and to stage it is to bring these very, very real characters to life on stage. They don't have a sense of artificiality to them. There's no contrived, theatrical, you know what I'm saying? They're real people. You'd be willing to bet that these are people out of Alfred Urey's life. It's fun because it's so detailed. It's so connected to the way people really behave, especially in families. You know, we say things to each other that we would never say to anybody else, but in families, we pretty much say what we want to say, you know, and it doesn't always go down well with the other person. That's part of the fun of this story. Okay, you got a mom that's trying to pull her daughter up, and the daughter is just sassy right back. That's the Scarlett O'Hara Lala. Her name's Lala, and the other one's just sweet. And her mother's sweet. You got a vinegar and oil in the family, yeah.
The character of Lala is played by UCF student Karine Gato.
To adopt the character and personality of the character, you have to really go through the play step by step, detail by detail, and pick up all the hints the playwright gives you about that character, what the other characters say about that character.
Ingram says some of the characters are middle-aged, but they're portrayed by young people.
It could have been a problem, except that I have actors who, when I auditioned them, carried off the maturity necessary. There are 3 characters in the story who are supposed to be in their mid to late 40s. And I'm using 21, 22, 23-year-olds. And they're also playing opposite other students their own age. And it was fascinating to start working on this, to see that age is a state of mind. And so you need a character or an actor to play a character that's older who understands that concept, that it's a state of mind. It's not acting funny or putting on fake mustaches or putting white shoe polish in your hair. Those are external things. But a good actor knows that it comes from inside. Their body tempos tend to slow down. The way they look, the reasons they look, where their focus goes. It's different than a young person who's more bubbly and effervescent and all over the place. So I had to find actors who could play age believably. Then it becomes a crapshoot, you know. It's a roll of the dice. Will the audience buy it? Will they believe it? Or will they take exception to the fact that they're watching younger people play older people? I have no doubt that within the first couple of seconds of this play, they're going to believe these are older people.
UCF student Kristen Schofner says she enjoys the acting challenges posed by playing Lala's mother.
Playing a character older than myself, while initially a little intimidating, isn't that difficult because I don't really play the age of the character. I just try to play the experience. And I do alter my physicality a little, there's a little slower movement with a Southern mentality and how I go through space. But mostly it's just trying to play and understanding the emotions the character is going through and her relationships with her brother and with her daughter, and how she tries to shape her daughter and get her to do things. And it's much more about her intentions than it is playing age or changing my voice or how I walk or anything like that.
Both Schofner and Gato hope to act professionally when they graduate, a goal that well-meaning individuals sometimes try to talk them out of.
And they say how you're just going to fall into a pool. Like a lot of people that I know that moved to LA fell into that pool. But I think if you have the right support team and the right mind and the work ethic, you could definitely make it.
The Last Night of Ballyhoo continues at Theater UCF through January 29th.
Reach out to me. Other eyes smile tenderly.
In other arts events around Central Florida, the Melon Patch Players open Woody Allen's Don't Drink the Water tonight. The Osceola Center for the Arts opens Blythe Spirit tonight. Orange County Regional History Center opens its Beyond Baseball, The Life of Roberto Clemente Walker exhibit tomorrow. Central Florida porcelain artists open their Peachy Keen Porcelain Art Show on January 29th. Seminole State College of Florida stages August Wilson's The Piano Lesson February 3rd through the 12th. The 2012 Love Your Shorts Film Festival is at the Wayne Dench Performing Arts Center February 10th through the 12th.
Keeps Georgia on my mind.
I'm Ann Kenda for Artbeat. Artbeat is a production of 89.9 Jazz and More.